Hi guys, we are the students of the second year of the computer course in Safety. Our group is formed by Álvaro, Lucena, Isabelle, Noemi, Isabelle Sophie, Maria Eduarda, Alves, Mariana de Lourdes, and Yara, Ramos. Do you know why those colors appear in the sky after a rain in a sunny day? It's that what you will learn in today's video, the formation of what we call the rainbow. We will explain this phenomenon through the science of physics, chemistry, and mathematics. So let's get started. First, we will understand how a rainbow is formed. The rainbows arise through the reflection and refraction of light in the water drops of the atmosphere. When this happens, the rays of light enter the water droplets and are refracted. Then they are reflected again and leave, suffering a new refraction. It is through these output rays that we can observe the rainbow, but only by the most concentrated ones, because they suffer fewer deviations than the input radius. The rainbow is only visible if the light comes from behind the observer, hits the drops, and returns to him at an angle between 40 to 42. The visible light is white by nature, being formed by the sum of all the colors, with 7 of them appearing in the visible spectrum, and consequently in the rainbow in the following order, from the outside to the inside: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Each of the colors has its own wavelength that causes them to be refracted in particular ways when crossing the drops. Based on the wavelength, we have as an example the violet color, which has a length of almost 400 nanometers, one of the smallest of visible light, and is the one that suffers the most from refraction. Red, on the other hand, has the longest wavelength of visible light, with almost 650 nanometers, being the less refracted. It is this process that causes the visible light to be separated, so red appears on the outside of the rainbow, while violet appears on the innermost part. Rainbows that are observed at angles from 40 to 42 are called primary, but sometimes we can identify a second rainbow with less intense colors, called secondary, and that happens when the rays reflected and refracted at different angles around 50. After knowing the formation of a rainbow, let's see some rare types that can appear in the sky, and maybe someday you have the lucky of seeing one of them. Secondary rainbow forms when the light in the water drops is reflected twice. Supernumerary rainbows. They are rare to find and consist of several weaker rainbows within the primary rainbow. Red rainbow. They form after a rain during the sunset or the sunrise. Rainbows in the clouds. They form in the droplets of clouds and humid air. They look white because the drops are too small. Twin rainbow. They are formed by two arcs that seem to come off the same base, and are caused by a combination of small and large drops. Reflected rainbow. It appears when the light is reflected by the raindrops, and then reflected again by the water before reaching our eyes. Rainbow circles with lightning, formed when darker clouds prevent light from reaching our eyes. Lunar rainbow. They are formed at night by the moonlight. And after all, there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. If you believe so, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the rainbow has no end, and consequently there is no pot of gold, because the rainbow is a phenomenon which sunlight reflects into a drop of rain and has a prismful behavior.
In this video, we explain the formation of the rainbow through physics, chemistry, and mathematics. In physics and chemistry, we showed how this phenomenon came about and what makes it up, while in mathematics, we showed how the angles that meet are alike. This phenomenon occurs through the refraction and reflection of light rays in drops of water, which are present in the atmosphere. Through this video, we highlighted some important points. It is only possible to observe the rainbow if the light comes from behind the observer. And we also showed that each of the colors has its own wavelength that causes them to be refracted in different ways, particularly when passing through the water droplets. After that, we finish our video about rainbows. Thanks for watching until the end. We hope you enjoyed it and learned a lot. Leave in the comments subjects you are curious to know about, so we can help you with that. Until the next video. Bye!